Hey guys, BrickQueen here with one of the brand new LEGO Harry Potter sets of 2018. It's set number 75954. This is the Hogwarts Great Hall set. It has 878 pieces and it costs about $100. After my haul video this morning, so many of you asked me to review this one first, so here it is. Now, I know this is just the outside of the Great Hall, but it has a really nice look to it. With all the windows down here and the way this is designed, everything just looks really nice. And this is a little touch that I think was kind of nice. I know this was sitting right here, and there's another one at the very top of this tower. It's kind of hard to show because this set is kind of tall, at least that part is. But at the top of it is this little piece that is kind of irrelevant, to be honest, but that piece happens to be the same color as the old roof color in the old castle sets. So I think that's a really nice touch that they included that. Just, you know, one little touch of the old color, because the roof on the old ones used to be that green color instead of this gray. So that's really nice that they included that. And down here, this obviously is supposed to be like a little dock, so Hagrid can kind of guide the boat in with his awesome lamp, which is a really cool, or lantern rather, but he has an awesome lantern. And Hagrid himself has an update. He looks amazing, and he just has one face. He does not have a second face or any back printing, but it's still a really nice looking minifigure. He has like regular minifigure hands, which he didn't used to be really different. And he actually has, you actually do put his legs on, and they're just short little legs. Although, to be honest, if you did give him tall legs, it would probably look weird. So I don't know, maybe that's for a reason. It fits with his coat being long and all. But anyway, there's Hagrid. He looks awesome. And then we do have a boat coming in with some of the kids on it. And I attached Hedwig to the front. You don't have to. I just randomly kind of put him there so he can take a ride with them. And then we have Harry Potter here. And we'll check out all the kids, of course, because we have to have all the kids. And the hairpiece is perfect because it perfectly splits apart so you can see his scar. So it's the perfect Harry Potter hairpiece. And then he also has like a scared looking face, which I guess that's for when he meets the basilisk later. But to be honest, like, I mean, I like this set. The one thing that I think is a little strange is why they put the basilisk in this set. Back in the old one, we had like a first-year castle, and then they also had a Chamber of Secrets. It was a separate set that attached to the bottom of the castle, and that's where you got the basilisk. So in the new one, they just kind of randomly put the basilisk in this one. And to me, this is a really sad-looking basilisk compared to the old one. And I feel compelled, I feel like I have to show you guys the difference in the two, because it is like night and day. It's like not even representing the same snake, it seems like. It's totally, totally different. And I have to say I'm very disappointed in this version of the basilisk. I really thought they would do better, but I mean, we had seen the pictures, kind of knew what was coming, but I'm still disappointed, I have to say. They could have done better. Definitely. Anyway, back to the good part of the set. Like the minifigures, we have Ron Weasley holding a new version of Scabbers there, which is nice. And then Ron has, which the second face, for him, it almost looks like he's crying or about to cry. So he's really upset with that second face there. And then last but not least, we have Hermione. And it's a really cute little hairpiece for her. It actually looks just like her hair in the first movie. So that's actually perfect. And she has the second face where she's kind of scared too. And they all, I don't think I pointed this out, they all have the new wand pieces, which you can have them hold like this, or you can turn it like that. You can kind of have them wave it around whichever way you want. But one thing that is really awesome is that they actually look like wands instead of just sticks like you used to get. So major improvement on the wands. I love it. Absolutely love the new wand pieces. So we have this little boat that is bringing the kids up here for the first year. Because you guys know they kind of travel different ways each year to get to Hogwarts. So first year, they ride the boat. And got Hogwarts there to guide them in. Or Hogwarts there. You have Hagrid there to guide them into Hogwarts. If I could talk right. Anyway, let me kind of move the boat aside. Because as cool as the outside is, the inside is like 1,000 times cooler. But there's one last little thing that I want to kind of turn this a little bit. There's little statues inside there, and you can also open the doors to the Great Hall. Although they probably should have put like a door handle there, would have been great, or something. Probably easier to do this from the other side. But you have doors to open into the Great Hall there. Just kind of popped that piece apart. Let me put that on there real quick. So that's kind of a nice little feature that you can actually go into the Great Hall there. But now let me actually just turn this totally around so you can see it just got 1,000 times cooler on this side of the set. So let me kind of move the basilisk out of the way real quick. And, you know, of course you still got the kids over here, but let me set that aside. There's just so much amazing stuff in this set. One thing that I noticed right off the bat is that they have the floating candles up here, and you can kind of move them around a little bit however you want to. It's kind of a nice little touch that they added. And you do have the banners hanging up here. You've got the Gryffindor one. On the other side is Hufflepuff. You have Ravenclaw over here. On the other side is Slytherin, so you can kind of change those around. You do have to put stickers on those, but that's okay. It's not really a big deal. And you also have some really awesome minifigures in there, but I'm going to look at those in just a minute. I actually want to take a look at all the cool stuff in the tower first. Actually, let's start from the bottom. You have these stairs here, which if you guys have seen any of the Harry Potter movies pretty much, you know the stairs move, so it's a really nice little part that I'm glad they didn't actually attach the top so the stairs can move. It's kind of just a nice little Harry Potter-ish feature that they did that. And you've got, you know, like some potions and stuff in this level. On this floor, though, now this is the cool stuff because, yeah, I mean, you've got a really nice little spider there. Which I think this is a new spider, unless it's just that I haven't seen one before. But this spider looks new to me. It looks awesome, though. They did a really good job on this spider. And I'm just going to kind of set it back over there. It is a little creepy because, I mean, I am not a fan of spiders at all. But anyway, the really awesome thing is the new sorting hat, which is got the perfect little mold on there. It looks awesome. You can really see the face on the sorting hat. It's so, so perfect. It is just fantastic. And let me just grab one of the figures here. And you can kind of, you know, set it on top of their head. It sort of fits a little bit. Not perfect, of course. I mean, you could definitely attach it if you take the hair off. You can certainly do that. And that's what it would look like if you take the hair off. So I just love the new sorting hat. That is, I don't know if it's my absolute favorite part of the set, but it probably is. It's definitely one of the top 3 best parts of this set, for me at least. And it just has a little stand. It stands right there. And then you have like a little treasure chest here. So let me open this up. You can see it's just got some jewels in there. So nice little jewels. That's a nice little touch. But up here at the top, which I know you can't see, I'm going to take this down. This is the Mirror of Aricept. Aricept, I think is how it's pronounced. It actually has it written at the top too. Now the mirror is a really cool piece. If you're not familiar with the mirror itself, basically when someone looks into it, they're supposed to see, you know, what they want most. And so this is the picture from when Harry Potter looks into it and he sees his parents. because of course that's what he wants the most. And that makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. So you can pop this out and you turn around to the other side and you have a picture of, I have to assume that's got to be Dumbledore. Now, I'm not sure, I don't remember Dumbledore looking into it. Maybe it was out of the book and I just don't remember. But when I'm looking at this, it just looks like Dumbledore wants socks. Somebody, please, if anybody knows what it was that he wanted, or what this picture is all about, please, somebody tell me, because I have no idea. This picture is confusing to me. So I'm gonna take this one out, because there actually is a second piece. So you have 4 different options for stuff you can see in the mirror. And this one is definitely Ron's. This is the one where, Ron wanted to, win the Quidditch match or the tournament. And, that's why he's got all the Quidditch stuff on. He's holding the trophy. He just really wanted to be like, he wanted to be the man, basically. And on the other side, turn this around. And on this one, you have Professor Quirrell, and he's holding the Sorcerer's Stone, because that's what he wanted really, really bad. He wanted that Sorcerer's Stone. So I think it's really nice that you have the different options for the mirror. That is just really cool. And then along with the basilisk, you also have the phoenix up here. And I always say the name of it wrong. It's like Fox the Phoenix. It sounds like a fox, but it's spelled totally different than fox. So I don't know if I said that right or not. Probably not. But in the old one, you did not get a brick-built one. For a brick-built version, I guess this is okay. But the old version was just about 1,000 times better than this. So if you want to see it, let me know. I can definitely get the other one out and show you guys a comparison, because this is sad. I wish they would have just put the old one in here again. But I don't know why they can't do that. But anyway, so that is the whole tower over here, which is nice. Now, let's look at the actual Great Hall over here. Inside the hall, there's a lot of cool stuff, which I already showed you, the nice floating candles and the banners. But, you've got all the tables where they basically get to feast. They get eat whatever they want, it seems like. But you have some really cool characters in here, too. And this one I want to really point out. I think a lot of people will like this, because this... when we first saw the pictures of the sets, I saw the hairpiece, and I don't know if everybody else thought the same thing, but when I first saw this, I thought it was going to be Jenny Weasley, but it's definitely not. Actually, when you look at the colors, you can see that she is definitely Hufflepuff. Actually, this is Susan Barnes, and in the first movie, she was sorted. They showed her being sorted into Hufflepuff. She may have been the only one they showed sorted into Hufflepuff, I think. I could be wrong about that, but anyway, so we do have a Hufflepuff minifigure, which I think is awesome. And I'm actually, I wanted to get a new Jenny, but the fact that we get a Hufflepuff character kind of makes up for it, in my opinion. There's the second face, so it's just a really nice little Hufflepuff minifigure to have. And then also, we have to have Draco Malfoy. Just have to have Draco. Because what would it be without Draco Malfoy there to cause problems and try to start stuff? And of course, like with the others, they all have their wands, which is great. Now, some of the new minifigures over here, we have 3 professors over here, but we also have Nearly Headless Nick, which is fantastic. This is Nearly Headless Nick, and I know you don't have to put his head on like that, but because he's nearly headless, I just barely attached the head, so it looks like it's, almost not attached. So I just thought that was a nice little touch, but I love that they included Nearly Headless Nick, and he does have a second face, by the way. So just a really cool little character. I would love to eventually see them make more of the different ghosts and different characters, like, I don't know, ones from some of the portraits and things like that. There's just a lot of stuff that they could do with Harry Potter. And, of course, the 3 different professors over here. We do have McGonagall, which I don't think they've ever made a hairpiece for McGonagall. They should, and there's probably a hairpiece out there that exists that would probably work pretty well for her. I'd have to think about it for a minute, but I think they did a great job on her robes. They look awesome. I love her robes, and I think I'm having a problem with my camera not wanting to focus, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Trying to help that a little bit by putting my hand behind it, but there's the second face and the back printing. Just really awesome figure. And there's, 2 or 3 old versions of McGonagall. If you guys want to see it, I am more than happy to do Harry Potter comparisons for you guys. Just more than happy to do that. I'm just going to kind of set her over there for a minute. And then we also have Dumbledore, which I think this is about the 4th or 5th version of Dumbledore. Could be wrong. Could be more than that. But there's the second face. So we have one side that has glasses. Really getting irritated at my camera, like losing focus there. It's usually much better than that. Sorry about that. So we have one side, he has glasses, and on the other side, he does not have glasses. So, but it's a really cool looking minifigure. Just really nice printing. Just all around awesome, awesome, awesome. And then the last professor over here is one that they've only made once before. And let me kind of adjust the seat back, sorry. So we have Professor Quirrell, and they've only made him one other time, and I think it was like 2001-ish, so it's been a long time. Now, the one thing that's really cool about him is his second face. Now, I love the turban, which I think the first Professor Quirrell was the first minifigure to have a turban, and I think he was actually the first double-sided face also. But his second face, if you guys remember right, his second face is not really him. So there is his second face. Got to make this focus better. The second face is he who must not be named. And that's kind of why he's hiding it under the turban. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I really like that. I think they did a really good job. The second face looks fantastic. And I will definitely get my other Professor Quirrell out and show you guys the difference in those. Because there is a big difference. You can definitely tell. But yeah, this is an awesome set. The detailing alone, just all over the set, looks fantastic. And there's a total of 10 minifigures in this. So I have to say, this set is definitely worth the price, which is not something I usually say. But I'm very happy that I got this set. I think it is awesome. Just absolutely awesome. There's a couple of things, I would change about it, like... the basilisk and also the phoenix. I would like to have the old ones back, but all in all, the set is amazing. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below, and I will see you guys back here again soon with the reviews of the other new Harry Potter sets. Before you go, click my minifigure to subscribe, or click Brick Titan's minifigure to subscribe to his channel. And if you've already done that, click the picture to see more of my videos. And as always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.